The vacation, y'all. We gonna do this show about Marlon Wayans, and yes, it's gonna be zesty. Yes, we talking about 50 Cent and Diddy. So yes, it's gonna be zesty. Y'all ready? Reggie, hand me them papers up there. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to DOCZ Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. But ain't nothing funny though. Sean Wayans been hiding for a long time. Don't nobody know where he at. According to this information I received, he was close with 50 at one time in his career. And ain't no telling what them arrangements was all about. We gonna be talking about 50 Cent exposing dark secrets about Marlon Wayans that the world not even supposed to know. Not only are they speaking in codes, but the context of their behavior online just goes to show that there's a brotherhood in Hollywood and ain't no telling what these men be doing. We about to talk about it. Marlon Wayans in trouble. He was hoping that this information wouldn't make it out there to the public. Everything you're about to hear is alleged allegations, speculations for entertainment purposes. But you gotta be willing to look beyond the veil. Marlon Wayans got going on in his life. He's superstar celebrity status. He done made one of the hottest movies of the summer. He's supporting the LBGTQ. He Teflon. He untouchable. He wish somebody would. He got an army that's willing to snap your bones like chicken bones. And he ain't no joke. And he ain't never been played out. He was out on the scene in the early 90s with Tupac and Above the Rim and Living Color. He been in the presence of Black America for a long time, in your living room, in the background when your uncle was still drinking Colt 45s. He deserved his respect, and so do Sean Wayans. But behind the scenes, people always wondered, was they zesty? But that wasn't nobody business. But in 2025, everybody business is everybody business. And that's why people talking. Is they a part of a secret society? 50 Cent reacts to being called petty over the Sean Diddy Combs Netflix documentary. They calling 50 Cent petty, and he can't take it. He could dish it out, but he can't take it. And when Marlon Wayans said what he said, that drove 50 through the roof, and that's why we're here with this video. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Matter of fact, Reggie, get them on the screen, man. They deserved it. They earned it. They showed up for the video. Now they about to get every morsel of this love. I'm about to squeeze them to death. Reggie, put them on the screen. I'm talking about the live chat, brother. Put the
Hey,
not
how y'all doing out there?
God,
I got some
not
old
that
sad news
boy.
for you.
Reggie,
My bad.
get it together, man. Oh man,
Reggie,
do yourself
put
a
them on
favor. Move, man. Just move out the way.
What I do?
Man, cut the music, move out the way. Oh, there they go. Look. The chat. That's what it's all about, man. This is the hot zone. This is the VIP we looking at right here, y'all. And it's hot. You got Hummingbird. Y'all know she looking to have some type of conversation. That's what hummingbirds do. She beautiful, she elegant, and she social. And that's why we're so glad to have such a beautiful spirit in here with us, man. Sophia Ann Greene, man, y'all just don't understand how special this woman really is. Kevin Williams here too. Y'all must don't know his story. I'm talking about these are some good people in the chat. So when you see them, wave or do something, say hey to these people, man, because these are some amazing people that I got in my chat. I just want y'all to know that before we get back to the Marlon Wayans, 50 Cent with Diddy in the hot tub news. Marlon put them photos out there and people couldn't believe it. They said it was Photoshop. But the truth is, Marlon Wayans know people that know people. And some people got an eye everywhere. the all-seeing eye. Everybody knows what you're doing, especially when they in the $1 billion club and they got access to everything. They could be tracking you on your phone and you don't even know it. Your whole life is on his laptop. He got your pictures, your texts, your calls. All he had to do was pay some geek. And it's crazy like that. You don't want to make enemies out of people that got power. Because once they expose you, they won't feel threatened by you anymore. They'll be like, I need to know everything about this mom. I hate his guts. And when they find out that you order Barbies and you got a room full of Barbies and you like to dress up and have tea time with your motherfucking self, then that's when they back up off you. Because they figure you ain't worth their time. Listen at this.
Really, huh?
Listen, man.
Okay, well, we on live right now. We got 900 people. We got 1,000 people. We got 1681. What's happening? Where are we live from? We live in Brea at the Brea Improv. Got 2 shows tonight, 1 show tomorrow. Get your tickets. Pull on up. Let's have a good time. DC on stage. You hear them laugh. I'm backstage. About to get on my dean. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the entertainment. Now it's back to work.
What the hell he had in that drink? He got about 30 tea bags. Geek the fuck up, man. 30 tea bags in 1 cup and pulled the pill out the middle with a cup. What was that? Is he trying to do another How High movie? What is he doing? Damn, he got to be that twisted in order to hit the stage. He put the fork in backwards. You know you tripping when you put the fork in backwards. Everybody's hands been touching that, and he dipped it in. What? That boy tripping.
Get your tickets. Pull on up. Let's have a good time. DC on stage. You hear them laugh. I'm backstage. About to get on my dean. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the entertainment. Now it's back to work. What's up, Pappy? We got old Pappy here. We got young nigga JD.
Oh, this is live.
We got Maddie getting up in the house. And then DC on stage. It's a long, big show tonight. So pull on up.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Everybody, how y'all doing? What's going on? 3,000 people. Damn.
That's intimidating like a motherfucker when you think about it, man. Can you imagine being back there with the legendary Marlon Wayans and he prepping for a comedy? You gotta go on after him? I ain't going. He go out there and hit them with that Wayans Brothers shit. You don't see him in movies. Them people gotta be overexcited when he get out there on the stage. They go home and watch all his damn movies, man. He a bona fide movie star. He been in films, big budget films too. And he's still out there in that ring. That gotta be intimidating as hell. They be like, Marlon here. Like, who? Marlon back there. Like, Marlon who? Marlon Wayans. Like, oh, damn. Like, I ain't gonna be able to do my set. Them Scooby-Doo jokes ain't gonna hit as hard when you got Marlon Wayans in the house and they anticipating on that nigga and you just an appetizer. They throw you out there, like, give it up for Roly Poly, and that ain't even your name. That might throw you off of your content. Damn, man, I can't believe it. He's still working them comedy clubs.
Listen, if you haven't gotten my legal days, go get them. You can go to marlonwayans.com or foxcigars.com and order them. They're wonderful, wonderful sticks. Enjoy yourself. Everybody on here with this Diddy shit. It's sad. You know what's sad is you can't have an opinion about nothing anymore. And y'all doing it to yourself. Y'all laugh when it's all said and done. And nobody can have a different opinion when you get crucified. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm laughing because y'all a bunch of sheeps. And I'm going to laugh. And I'm just going to sit there and keep my mouth quiet. Let you guys do what you.
My man got the Don't Be a Menace shirt with the Don't Be a Menace hat. That's like a legend wearing their own. And I ain't trying to gloat over Marlon Wayans or nothing like that, but you know, he's impactful. He's been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Got a hell of a legacy. That's all I'm gonna shut up about him because it's starting to sound weird. But still, he more legendary than 50 Cent. That's what people need to get through their head. He been doing his thing before Diddy. He an OG in the game. And for 50 to expose exclusive things about an elder, that's what's making me sick, man. I'm over here barfing and I'm trying to keep it together, but damn, 50, show a little bit of respect. We're about to get into it, man. I wasn't going to show y'all the exclusive details, but I feel like it's only right because people talking about this stuff, they're all in the news with it. Y'all got to listen to this.
What do you think about the back and forth between 50 and Marlon Wayans?
With him and Marlon Wayans, I don't understand, Marlon got his own opinion, just like everybody got an asshole. He got his own opinion too. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to say whatever he want to say. But, when you know somebody is going to war or don't like somebody or somebody got a beef with somebody, unless you want to be a part of that beef or take a part of that, why you going to get involved in it? You understand? Keep your opinion to yourself. If you know those two people got a beef and you got a voice out here. Marlon got a voice because he comes from that family that has done a crazy, comedy shows and things for our community as far as being the elites of the comedy world and then of the movie world. And he comes from that family, bro. So, you putting his voice and saying that, 50 is doing something wrong and stuff like that. People can't tell people what to do and how to do with their lives and with their time and everything like that. And if he's going against Puff and he's putting stuff out there, that's his business. That's him and Puff's business. You understand? Like people try to say, I'm doing something wrong. That's me and Puff's business. You understand? No, but it's...
Diddy got super haters, y'all. I'm talking super haters. His haters are ridiculous. Diddy's haters gotta hate on... You ain't seen this type of hate. Where a grown man being sassy about another man and trying to make it logical. So uptight about another man. It's disturbing. He's so uncomfortable and jealous and happy to see another man take a L. Damn. The hate must have always been there. You never know who your number one hater, but when it comes to Diddy, this man, he's the face of Diddy hate. When they ask who hate Diddy, Gene Deal gonna pop up. Damn. That man, the Uncle Ruckus for Diddy. God damn, let that man breathe. Put his balls down just for a second. Damn, I'm over here. I was about to call this nigga Charlemagne. We gotta see what's going on with Shawn Wayans real quick, man. And I know that ain't what a lot of y'all are trying to do, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get this show on the road, man. What's going on with your boy, man? Where he been at? What he been doing? Okay, something 4 weeks ago. Shawn Wayans says Eddie Murphy would be great doing stand-up comedy again. He probably giggled after he said it. Scary Movie adds more franchise favorites to cast alongside Damon Wayans Jr. Hold on, they working on another Scary Movie with the Wayans brothers? How'd that go? They got Kim Wayans all up in it. Marlon Wayans, Shawn Wayans, and Keenan Ivory Wayans are returning to the franchise for the sixth feature that Paramount will release theatrically next summer. So they was doing all that complaining about Scary Movie, and now they got the green light to do it one more again as the Wayans family. It better be funny. It better be funny because we haven't seen a real funny comedy movie in a long time. And the Wayans always bring it. You gonna laugh. Even if you think it's some corny parts, in which there will be, but you guarantee to laugh in the movies. And a couple of laughs. You can go a whole movie without laughing. A comedy movie, you might chuckle a couple of times. It's literally comedy movies out there that you wouldn't laugh not one time. But with them fools, you guarantee to laugh. It's gonna be it'd be a ridiculous laugh out loud ass laugh. It'd be a show your ass laugh. It'd be something make you get out of character type of laugh. Your first time seeing it, you know what I'm saying? Other franchise newcomers who are set to appear in the reboot include Olivia Rose, Kagan, they better not say nothing about no young DC Fly, Savannah Lee Nassif, Cameron Scott Roberts, Sidney Park, Greg Wayne. Yo, they probably need to put young DC Fly in a Scary Movie and have him get ate by an alligator or some shit. In the beginning of the movie, let him be the first black dude to go. Known for satirizing horror flicks, the Scary Movie films launched with the first. We know all that, so they got a new movie coming out. That's good for them. I'm looking forward to it. It better be fun. If it goes straight to video, because they did that Coming to America too, and y'all know that shit was horrible, man. And if you seen it once, you only seen it once. Y'all know what I'm talking about? When Eddie Murphy and they all got back together and it was real. That movie was goofy. They had Tiana Taylor in the movie, had Tiger in the movie. Like, if they don't get out of here with this BS. Do the Math is here. Crazy Goose, how you feeling, lovely? I know you are. Kevin Ball Trips or whatever. Got to be careful how you talk to the women. I'm over here sounding like Donald Trump. Yeah, you're lovely. I know you are. You're lovely. I know you are, you ladies. Hummingbird. Oh, I love birds. Yes. Flap your wings. Drop down. Get your eagle on, girl. I love birds. Yes. Just offending people as I go along. The baddie shop. Okay, she's there. Shea butter, everybody. Come get your incense. Yes, come on. Get your soap. She has plenty of soap. You will never run out of soap with her. If you want to be moisturized, she has moistures. Yes. Get your shea butter. Get your cocoa butter with the baddie shop. We got India Perkins, a.k.a. India Irie. I know I wasn't supposed to put that out there, but they act like we don't have celebrities watching DOCZ daily. So I figure, hell, you know, people do anything for clout. So India, I do apologize. You know, they didn't have to know your government. But we all family around here, so you ain't got to worry about nobody in your DMs or asking you for no money, unless it's me. $ Sean Blaze DOCZ. Let's move on, people, because time is moving too fast to be waiting around for nothing. We came here to talk about how 50 Cent exposed dark secrets about Marlon Wayans. He got him online looking extra stupid. He said he gonna knock him out like how Debo did Red and Friday. He said, I'm not beefing with Marlon no more. He not funny. And I'm starting to think he a mook for real. Know more about him. Ooh. 50 getting spooky on that Instagram. He called him a mook. Like murder mook, or he a punk, he a red. He'll knock him out any day. 50's taking out 2 careers, Diddy's and Marlon's. Ooh, it's game time. It is game time. Marlon, you should have never stepped in this arena, boy, because that boy 50 Cent gonna beat your ass. And when your brothers jump in, that's when Tony Yayo get to taking off his shirt. Young Buck might come back for this fight. Lloyd Banks might get in the ring. Who really got 50 back? That's what I want to talk about real fast. Who's backing 50? Who's holding him down? Who is his soldiers? Who is he running with? Is it the police? I don't know. Like, I don't got friends. I got the FBI. They do everything for me. Make sure my house is safe. Make sure my baby mama get to where she gotta go on time. Got private investigators, nigga. FBI, my friends. Don't need nobody. When they doing all the work, and on top of that, they pay me to be an influencer. Got your bum ass online talking about me and Marlon Wayans. I had a cigar with him this morning. We talked about how we can keep playing the mess to keep making millions of dollars together in the entertainment industry. That's what you young punks don't understand. I'm 50, and I'm really 50. Old enough to be a grandfather. I've been around here for a long time. I made millions of dollars with vitamin water. Y'all need to see this, man. Hold up. This is his mans in them. That's his mans in them. That's his mans in them. They be up all night writing books. They be up all night putting together scriptures and shit. That's his mans. If you want to know who 50 Cent friends is, famous authors and shit. He's an intellectual. He have intellectual conversations with intellectuals while rapping about pimping hoes in his music. He'll write a whole book with one of the most world-renowned authors. I'm talking about Robert Greene is phenomenal. He's excellent. Everyone has read one of his books. He the Quentin Tarantino of books. And 50 Cent is his right-hand mans. They write books together. They have conversations. That's his man. If he got a question, call up Robert. See what he have to say. Me beefing with Marlon Wayans is sort of like Napoleon beefing with Cleopatra. And best believe, Marlon is Cleopatra. Come from a wealthy family. I'll give him that. But he don't understand that I'm the king now. I'm going to call Robert Greene. Figure out which one of the laws I should use on him. Should it be the 40th law? The 50th law? How should I go about dealing with Marlon Wayans? Well, all it takes is a phone call. When you have wealthy friends, you can always make the right move. When I stopped hanging with black people, things became different. I mean, I still answer their calls, but I'm not going to their parties unless they're my family. I'm not coming over to hang out unless they're my family. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with 50 Cent being friends with Robert Greene. That's great for him, but that's bad for us. When he's still trying to sell us in the club and power and all that shit, sell us some of that intellectual shit. We'll buy it. Instead of doing a gangster movie or a gangster TV show, do a sci-fi one. Pick up where they left off with Lovecraft Country. Pick that shit up, 50. Do that. Put Robert Greene on it. Take him back to do another Shaka Zulu movie. That need an update. Shit, I'm playing Shaka Zulu myself. I could get back in shape. He'd be out there looking like Morgan Freeman with a spear, man. Better yet, Samuel L. Jackson. I'm just talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? DOCZ Daily, baby. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all good? Y'all mad because we got a baddie in the building. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all just jealous. All you men out there, King Green's over there sucking his teeth, mad because we got all these beautiful ladies in the chat with them praying hands. Hold on, who that? I seen somebody. What's her name? Earth Day Venues Sketch or whatever. She in the building, y'all. Show her some love. Miss T. Still making them sweet potatoes with 100 pounds of sugar. She in the building, y'all. I'm so glad y'all listening. I love the way the chat looking right now, man. Sometimes I just have to take a minute, look at the chat, take a deep breath. Y'all help me relax. We got people that's tree friendly. I don't know if he hug trees or smoke trees, but either way, he in the building and y'all show him some love, man. I see what's going on. I see what y'all doing. Working the hell out them comments in the chat, man. I done went past about 1,000 messages. Y'all doing y'all thing, man. Y'all holding it down in the chat. I ain't never seen people do it like this. Y'all all deserve stickers. Matter of fact, Reggie, hand me the stickers, man. I can't give it to y'all personally, but I'm gonna put it on my computer screen where y'all at. I'm gonna put a sticker over all of y'all profile pictures and leave it on the screen. I'm gonna Photoshop it like that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot it with my phone. Oh, put the sticker. No, put another one on the bat. No, put the one with the hearts. Yeah, that sticker on Baddie Shop. And put the stickers with the eyes bulging out the head. Put that sticker on there. Yo, and put a star right there on her picture. Yeah, Reggie.
You fucking up the TV.
Man, ain't nobody fucking up no TV, man. Just put the star. We need another one. Cause they the all-stars right there. They get these, they the four tops or whatever. The spinners or some shit. Fucking Diana Ross and the Bandits. Them the main, as long as they got stickers, and give her one too, Reg. Put the sticker with a bunch of hearts on it right there. Okay, we almost got them all. Okay, we good. We good. Y'all good? Okay, we good. Now I can't see the motherfucking screen, man. Reggie, can you do me a favor, man? Can you take all them stickers? I'm gonna give you a raise. Man. Take all the stickers off the screen. Can y'all wait a second for this man to get this shit off the screen? I just want to let y'all know that y'all mean the world to me, man. Got me over here crying about the chat. Blowing boogers all over my keyboard because I'm in love with the chat, man. I'm a chat rat, a hood rat. I'm in love with the chat. Okay, y'all listening? Okay, I need y'all to listen at this. Here we go. Hold on, run that back a little bit. Y'all listening? All right, here we go. Come on.
We live in Brea at the Brea Improv. Got 2 shows tonight, 1 show tomorrow. Get the tickets. Pull on up. Let's have a good time. DC on stage, you hear them laugh. I'm backstage, about to get on my dean. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the entertainment. Now it's back to work. What's up, Pappy? We got old Pappy here. We got young nigga JD.
Oh, this is live.
We got Maddie in the motherfucking house. And then DC on stage. It's a long, big show tonight. So pull on up.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Everybody, how y'all doing? What's going on? 3,000 people. Damn. Listen, if you haven't gotten my legal certificates, go get them. You can go to marlonwayans.com or foxcigars.com and order them. They're wonderful, wonderful sticks. Enjoy yourself. Everybody on here with this Diddy shit. It's sad. You know what's sad is you can't have an opinion about nothing anymore. And y'all doing it to yourself. Y'all laugh when it's all said and done. And nobody can have a different opinion when you get crucified. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm laughing. Because y'all a bunch of sheeps. And I'm gonna laugh. I'm just gonna sit there and keep my mouth quiet. Let you guys do what you wanna do. I'm enjoying my life. Y'all can do whatever y'all wanna do, how the hell you wanna do it. Don't affect my life. I'm out here making these laughs, enjoying myself. I keep my opinions to the stage. So come on out. Come see me on stage. I'll show you what I really think. Free shit. Y'all ain't getting my opinion no more.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. What's up? Somebody told me we got a new member. Where they at? Somebody. Earth's Day, Venus Catch, done join the channel. And she a boss. That mean that y'all gotta pay attention. Although I can't show them that. But y'all gotta make sure that y'all pay attention when she in the build. Now I ain't putting her over all of y'all. She ain't no overseer or nothing like that. But what just happened is she became a boss. So y'all gotta show respect. Matter of fact, y'all gotta move to the back, leaving all these messages, man. Y'all gonna have to wait until, if she leaves something, y'all gonna have to wait 5 seconds. Cause she a boss, man. Do y'all see what's happening? I mean, you could be a boss too, but that ain't what you choosing to do. But she did, so when she come back from the bathroom, y'all better act right. And don't be talking about what you better not do. Take that up with her, cause she the boss. You know, I'm just letting y'all know what's happening around here. Just in case y'all get it confused. Just in case you get in your feelings and think you want to leave. Just remember, I didn't offend you because that is the boss. You understand me? Okay, we got to get back to Marlon Wayans news. And did we finish talking about Marlon Wayans? Because he that wild card, man. He that zesty figure that when he catch your attention, he just so weird. And you seen him do some weird shit in the movies, man. He come out with a blouse on, with one shoulder undone and all that shit. Look at this. He like Prince. You don't want to talk about him. But when you do start talking about him, you just can't. What the hell? Why he doing that with his hand? What they done been through in Hollywood? That's the question that people want to know. What happened? How it go down up in there? Man, I don't know. Is he one half Milli Vanilli or something? I'm confused about. I can't put my finger on it, man. Do they got the same? They got the same parents, don't they? What the hell? He got the Little Richard nose. What the hell? I ain't know that. What's up with this nigga, man? Hey, this what it is about this dude. What the hell? You want to know what it is about Marlon Wayans that's so intriguing? He's a legend as well in his own right. You remember this nigga from back in the day. That's all it is. He a legend. You remember him from a long time ago. That's what it is about Marlon Wayans. That's it. It ain't nothing else. It don't have nothing to do with him being sassy or nothing like that. It's the fact that, he add an ingredient to what they got going on. If the Wayans brothers was the Wu-Tang Clan, Marlon Wayans would be U-God. He might not be meth or ODB or the RZA, but he give you a solid 16. That's all it is, man. Of course, Keenan would be the RZA. And Marlon Wayans would be the ODB of the family. And I think Damon would be the Method Man of the family. That's just my opinion. Y'all probably got it lined up different. Fucking Kim Wayans, she the wreck wand of the family. She be in the kitchen cooking, talking about she the chef. Yeah, they made plenty of money off of that, off the Scary Movie and everything. But to hear that he got secrets, that got me wondering what the hell is going on in his home. What the hell is going on in his home? 50 Cent, no. That's why he exposing it. And Marlon Wayans don't want this information out there because his fans will never look at him the same again. 50 playing a dangerous game. He destroying people's careers. With pictures like this out here, it's easy for people to connect the dots. Something wasn't right. Well, it was right to them, but it ain't right that they ain't let us know about it. I mean, damn. 50 Cent exposing this man and all of his secret influence. Y'all gotta listen to this.
Me through the daughter transitioning thing and what, because I've never really heard anyone. I know you talk about it in the specials that I haven't watched yet.
No,
good grief.
That's
you don't
not
talk
actually,
about it.
That's not in that one. That's actually the one I'm working on right now.
I'm curious as to, because the thing that my feeling about trans people in general is it's wrong. No, I'm kidding. My feeling about trans people is it's hard. It's a very hard thing for them to go through. And I wonder what it's like for you, and beyond like the cultural norms and the masculine stereotypes and all that shit. Is it what was it? What are the phases for you as a parent?
I learned that acceptance is everything, right? Yeah. And that, you know, when you're presented with certain things, it's not about the person, right? It's about you. Everything is always for you.
Yo, Marlon, he do not act like that when he at the Breakfast Club. He don't be talking like that when he on the ghetto blogs. He getting real proper and everything. What is his angle? What was going, man? I guess you gotta straighten up and act right when it's time to straighten up and act right. But damn, I don't think I want to hear no more what he talking about because of how he's saying it in front of that man. People be putting their kids out there. Forget Dwayne Wade. What they trying to start a non-profit with their kids? And my daughter decided that she wanted to be my son, so this humanitarian work. Yup, I'ma let everybody know, and when the donations start coming in, she ain't gonna get that motherfucking surgery, man. Like, here's the money for the surgery. You get you be getting all different colors, types of envelopes. Like, this is the money for the surgery. Don't tell anyone, honey. And this is the money for the surgery. You trace it back to Elton John. Like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Like, just keep the money. They get all that donation money. They wake up one day. They hear the doorbell ring. They open the door. It's a Brinks truck backing up to the front door. Beep, 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 beep. They drop the money off in the living room. Listen at this, man. I can't believe it.
Why are you feeling this way? You need to break ego. You need to break the fact that you think you can control things. This is part of your problem. This is why you're depressed. This is why you have anxiety, because you are trying to control and steer the ship when it's not in your control. And you're going to have to learn to lie back and trust God. And if you hit the ground, you're going to hit the ground.
I say generational curses, white chicks. We seen the movie. And they was hot to death with them suits on they was wearing. They was real giddy with them costumes. We seen it. Him and his brother. They had on that lingerie, all that shit. They did a whole movie like that. Generational curses, man. Them kids grew up seeing their father like this and was confused about every fucking thing. Like, I love my daddy. He come home, he playing with the kids. Like, my daddy's a man. Yeah, my daddy's a man. They turn on the TV and see their dad and their uncle like this. Imagine how you would feel if your daddy and your uncle was on the screen looking like this. You'll probably put on some oversized jeans too to keep from looking like that. His daughter like, I don't think this the way I want to go. We got big shoulders in our family, big backs. Somebody needed to explain. Man, they did that makeup so damn well to where it was black men out here confused like a motherfucker. Like, what's up, Sean? Like, I think the nigga got a crush on me from the White Chicks movie, man. Every time I see the nigga, he talking about the White Chicks movie. He always talking about the scene when I bend over to fix my heel. Like, yeah, man, you know, just the other day I was watching White Chicks. Yeah, brother, man, you did a good job in that movie, man. He be looking at him just like this. How weirded out. Hey, this got to be one of the first LBGTT movies. This is what introduced a lot of people to it, the possibility of it. You know, there's people that never even thought about it, but when they seen this movie, they be like, what would it be like? And it's a bunch of daredevils out there. There's young kids left unattended. Mama at work. Again, grandmama can't watch them. Big sister, big brother gotta watch them. And they got this DVD on repeat right now. They done watched it 1,000 times on Tubi. They be cleaning up the house. Put that movie on for Day Day. And he's sitting there having the time of his life watching White Chicks. What y'all want to watch? White Chicks. It's a group of boys right now playing video games. And they mama just got done cooking the food. And she like, all right, that's enough of them video games. Y'all been playing that all day. Cut that off. It's time to eat. What movie y'all want to watch? White Chicks. And there go your boy. He the man. They was raised up on him. Like, yeah, that's the man. They get to college and be like, I remember, you know, I was just a wee little boy watching Marlon Wayans, man. White Chicks, that was my shit. Sure was, man. It made me wonder, man, you know, because the way he looked uncomfortable with all that shit on, but at the same time, you know, he was getting away with it, man. I want to get away. They be in the closet listening to Lenny Kravitz. I want to get away, fly away, yeah, yeah, yeah. Watching them damn Marlon Wayans move. Now 50 Cent done exposed his ass. And y'all about to hear all about it. Did y'all hit the like? I told y'all tonight it's gonna get spooky on DOCZ Daily. A lot of y'all over there spooked. Shaking in your boots. 50 Cent. He said he's starting to think that Marlon Wayans is a mook. For real. Said no more about him. He don't want to talk about Marlon Wayans no more. The beef is getting out of control. They've been going back and forth for a long time. Marlon Wayans should have never said what he said. Listen.
We ain't baby on club. But yo, look, nah. You working with Puff for 30 years. You saw Big before he passed? Yeah. Bro, so you're close. And Jack, what were you saying?
In the documentary, there was insinuations of, you know, that Diddy possibly had something to do with both Tupac and Biggie. And, you know.
Who's telling the story? right? You can skew people very close to the situation. But you can create any narrative as a producer and as a director and as a storyteller. I can create a narrative. I could be like, you know what? You have. I could create a narrative.
Well,
I could be
we
like,
see it all the time in reality shows.
Like,
Nah, reality shows. That's how
you're
they create
creating a
right
narrative. It doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's true. I can get interviews. I can do this.
You know, see, that's why I need a phone call tonight. The phone number is in the live chat, pinned to the top. Because this type of information need to be shared all across the world. What Marlon Wayans just said resonated with me in a certain type of way that made me feel like we need to have a conversation as a collective in order to get to the bottom of a lot of these generational curses that people living through and playing out. Remember when you was a kid, you said, I ain't never gonna smoke no cigarettes. My uncle smoked. I think it's nasty. And the things that you didn't want is the things that gravitated towards you. Because that's what you focused on the most. I ain't never gonna have kids and be a single mother. Not me. I ain't never gonna go through that. And a lot of y'all on your third baby daddy. And you remember saying to yourself that you would never go through that. And that's exactly what you wound up going through. So when you focus on what you don't want instead of what you do want, you wind up getting those things that you don't want. Not all the time, but depending on who you are and what you're attracted to. That's the main factors that could fuck up your life, man. And it seemed like Marlon Wayans and 50 Cent is attracted to zesty talk. And it's naughty. And they exposing themselves with these type of conversations about each other. He posted a picture of Diddy and Diddy and 50 Cent in the hot tub together. Look. We talked about it before, but it's getting deeper. Because 50 Cent is ready to play. And he ain't playing. Not with Marlon. Excuse me. Reg, get it together. Look at this, y'all. Said Diddy got this fool trying to get at me. LOL. No AI. That's your vibe, boy. Keep my name out your mouth. And he all, cupcaked out. Rainbow bubbles. He in the bathtub with it and that. He getting his bowl going, wrist broke. Like, hey. He got them. He don't give what you think. Anybody should take that bag, though. Let's be real. That's an easy bag. Unless you feel with hate. And you ain't got to be a part of it. And you ain't got to be against it. And I ain't preaching to none, but I'm just saying. People been doing what they want to do for a long ass time. Now they just letting people know about it. And that's a noble act, to be honest and be truthful. Ain't nothing about this shit new. But now they just carry a flag to let people know what time it is. It's called being honest. And that's okay. That's the best part about it. The honesty. Without playing no games, without living a lie, without none of that shit. You could just be an honest person. And therefore, since you an honest person, regardless of what you got going on, you could live a righteous life. So I wouldn't put them down for it. You know what I'm saying? People get so caught up in the sexual aspect of things, but the truth is, everything goes beyond that. 50 Cent got that G unit. What y'all think the G stand for? Hold on. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Oh, I'm watching the stream right now.
No doubt. What's on your mind, brother?
Oh, I was gonna say, do you believe in Jesus? Because seems like you don't have like a very harsh perspective on Marlon Wayans. So I'm like, seems like you're not very strong in the faith.
What Jesus got to do with Marlon Wayans? Like, what you mean by that?
Because you're saying that you can still live your truth and like do all that type of stuff, but that's not following the way of the Bible. And if you just follow your truth and you live like that, you're going to end up going to hell.
Everybody don't know that. And even if they do, a lot of people don't abide by that. There's alternatives, and that's the unfortunate part about it, man. There's alternative everything. There's alternative lifestyles. You got alternative to Apple. You got alternatives to Androids. There's alternatives out there. And people decide to live alternative lifestyles. It's not the norm or the standard, but they do choose to do these things, whether right or wrong, they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So as individuals looking at individuals, how can we judge them collectively? Didn't they say in the Bible, throw the first stone?
Well, the thing is, that's the devil's deception, is that you can live how you want to live. But in the Old Testament, if you did something like that, if you did any of this activity, you're getting stoned outside the village. Like, that's just what happens. And that's like the devil's biggest deception, is that he doesn't exist and that you can just do whatever you like.
Why did they make the New Testament if the Old Testament is solid?
Well, it's really harsh. I'm not exactly sure. I can't give you an answer on that, but like, because in the Old Testament, whenever you sinned, you had to sacrifice an animal. So you'd have to do a blood sacrifice. So you'd have to like kill a cow, put the blood on the altar, and then burn the meat of the animal. So, but people so much that it's like you can't really kill that many cows. So there had to be a bigger sacrifice, which is why Jesus came.
Hey, do you still think there's people out there that's living by the Old Testament literally? They still with those same practices of the Old Testament? Do you think there's people out there like that?
Maybe not making the sacrifices, but definitely following the rules of the Bible isn't that hard. Just like, yeah, of course.
How can you keep up? And this is a question for everybody out there, including you. How can you keep up with a biblical book in these modern times? I mean, of course you could pick up and read it and stuff, but the times are so different from how they were then, even though the same thing correlates, because it's all a loop, it's all a cycle. I mean, everything don't happen under the sun. But how can you go word by word of an ancient book in modern times?
I mean, it's really, I don't know. Have you read it all the way through? Because it's not really like, it's kind of just like the stories of people's lives. It's not really like follow this rule. It's just like, it says in the Bible, no man should wear women's clothes. No woman should wear men's clothes. Like, there's no homosexuality. We're made in God's image. And the fact that like they're promoting all this, it really brainwashes people to not even look at the Bible. You don't even like, not you, but like people don't even consider that. They think that this is okay, but it's like even discussing this is kind of like thinking that it's all right is not, it's just biblically wrong.
Yeah. You know, people look for righteous weapons to use. You know, just imagine if there was a righteous weapon besides that was the equivalent to a gun. And you can use it whenever you see fit on whoever you see fit, regardless of what damage it does. It's a rightful weapon. You can't go to jail for using it. That's what the Bible is. It's a rightful weapon. And people, that's not its intent. That's not what it was meant for. But that's what a lot of people use it for. People pick and choose verses or scriptures to use in battles against moral justice and all different types like that, man. People will use that Bible more than any other tool that they can use in order to push forward whatever belief that they feel in their heart. They can justify it through the Bible.
I don't know, because like, I don't know. I'm looking at this one comment that says, why does Christianity have all these denominations? A lot of this stuff is just made up by the devil to like get you to think that you're able to do whatever you want. So if you pick and choose, you're going to the lake of fire. That's just, you can't pick and choose. It's either you follow all of it or you're a sinner going to hell. So like, and then Marlon Wayans is Illuminati, bro. Like, he's paid by the devil. Like, how do y'all not see that? Like, and that's the thing is, if you don't read the Bible, you don't see how demonic this is. Y'all say it's demonic, but then y'all don't back it up with Jesus. once you have Jesus, it's like, this is Marlon Wayans. Like, bro, this dude is crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah, he definitely crazy. That's one thing for sure. He's crazy, but he has a lot of backing. He has a lot of support. Like you said, he got a whole community that's willing to snap your neck over him, man. You probably don't want to cross the line. And if he is getting paid by the devil, like you say, that give him an extra cushion of protection.
yeah, for sure. That's how. Yeah, the devil's in the media. Devil controls all the music. For real.
Yeah, but that would mean that we have the devil in us if it's that powerful for people to accept the deception. We have to have a deceptive nature in order to accept something like that. That's like you can't feed certain food to a certain animal because they might explode or some shit. You can't put salt on a snail because that's not what it can handle. Maybe the deception is a part of it all. I'm not saying that it's right, but it's a part of the gauntlet that we got to go through in order to move on to the next level in our existence.
Yeah, like a test. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's not fair. But, if it wasn't for obstacles, how would you be able to grow, not just as a human being, but as a being, period?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, but I agree with what you're saying to a certain extent that if you gonna blame anything or anybody, just dump it on the devil. The devil is like a junkyard. Whatever you want to dump there, you can just dump it and put it on that and it'll be justified. Everybody want to be righteous and people have their tools and everything to keep their righteousness. But the truth is, people are vulnerable a lot of times because a lot of times people live in glass houses and they look for an opportunity to shame another person, to put on a cloak to keep them from being exposed from whatever it is that they may be into, man. Like it's a vast world where people take opportunities to explore whatever it is they want to explore. But the kicker is you don't have to tell everybody about everything that you indulge in. But people have different tastes. People got different flavors. Whatever it is that gets you to tick, that's none of my business. If you ever wanted to share with somebody, that's on you. But besides that, your personal business is your personal business.
For sure. Wait, I got another question. So have you heard about like the fallen angels in the Bible?
Yeah.
And like the Nephilim and the giants and all that?
Mm-hmm.
So like Marlon Wayans is probably he's probably in one of those bloodlines or like he's connected to one of those. So he's like definitely Illuminati. Like that dude's just pure evil. So, but yeah, I'm loving the stream. So keep it up. You feel me?
No doubt, man. Yo, what you said, that resonate with a lot of people out there, man. That's why we want to thank you for calling in. You the realest, man. Look, we got a caller, y'all. Yo, show him some love in the chat, man. And don't be no stranger. The next time I go live, you definitely got to call back, bro. We gonna holler at you later, real talk.
Okay, for sure. Catch you later, man.
No doubt, man. No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to him for calling and all the people that joined the channel. Hold on, wait a minute. Earth Day giving out memberships. That's what it's a glorious day, man. Hallelujah. Praise God. It's Christmas. She in the Christmas spirit, man. Thank you so much for that. Yo, y'all be good, man. We're about to get back to this news. Y'all listening? All right, man. Here we go.
It's all right for him to send dudes to try to do something to me. It's all right for him to, send people or get them information so I can lose my job. It's all right for them to do the shit they do. You understand? But when they see somebody like me or doing it back or saying something, I got to be some broke this. I got to be some jealous this. I got to be some hating ass and stuff like that. No, this is war. You understand? I might not have the ammunition he have. I might not have the people that he have. So for Marlon Wayans to go at 50 like that, both of them got money. You know what I'm saying? Both of them got, their own peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? But for Marlon to put out a clip that is an AI generated clip against 50, that's something whole different, bro. That's something whole, and I see that's happening right now. They got a clip of me holding a picture of Diddy and I think it's 50 or somebody in the bed together. You understand? I ain't never had that picture right there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen that. That's a lie. But they're allowing that shit like that to come on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They're allowing people, to cut and paste and put stuff out there and make people seem like, they are some kind of fanoid, some homosexual ass whatever. And I know you can't say that on a thing, but that's what it is, bro. And I just hate that they are allowed and they can't be sued for doing stuff like that,
Yeah. Shout out to Gene Deal, all the dialogue. Y'all know what it is, man. We gotta get this thing right one more time, man. What we working with? Okay, we gonna do it like this. I gotta check in with y'all, man. I gotta talk to my people. Brownie E. Lee is here. It's about time we had this discussion. We got a new member. Got a couple of new members. It's getting heavy in here, man. Times is changing, and DOCZ Daily is on the move. Y'all been seeing the baddie shop around here lately. That mean the bosses is working. Things is happening, man. Hold on to your seats. Kevin been here too. Y'all seen him with 12. They putting in that dirty work. Here we come. I don't think they ready, man, but it's really happening. Abnormal Norman. Y'all must don't know about finances and how to invest because y'all ain't got people like him in the chat. In your chat, you got him in this chat. But then again, this is your chat. This is our chat, man. That's why we got to respect one another. We got to hug one another. We got to love one another. We all we got. I need y'all to stay tuned, man, because this information that I'm about to be sharing with y'all gonna drive you crazy when I tell you about Marlon Wayans and how 50 allegedly exposed his darkest secrets, things that he never thought the world would find out about him and his personal life. It explains a lot why he put on those dresses, why he was sashaying on those red carpets, why he let his taco meat hang out of his shirt for years. People thought he was just trying to be funny, but he was really expressing himself, just like when Ray J said that Diddy took his cheeks. Oh, we about to talk about it, man. I think y'all don't understand what's really happening, but y'all about to find out. Gene Deal been talking for a long time about Diddy. We all know Diddy a freak. Diddy like big boys, skinny boys. Diddy just like boys. He ain't never have a problem with a big man. He signed Biggie on the spot. He love it when they call him Big Papa. But Diddy was lurking the whole time, all up his butt, asking them questions. Diddy had an interest in Biggie. And Gene Deal had an interest in Diddy, Biggie, everybody. And now they talking about what's going on with Marlon Wayans. Lord have mercy. I know y'all listening like, do this dude ever shut the fuck up? No. That's what I do for me living. I'm a talkative young chap. The more I talk, the more people listen. Therefore, I talk. And I ain't gonna stop talking, goddammit. Because talking is the way to the future. The AI listening. And I wonder if they'll ever be able to get me down pat. They probably already do. One day y'all gonna click on here. This shit gonna be skipping like a motherfucker. It ain't even gonna be me. The AI is learning. I wonder if it can mimic your behavior, India Perkins. I wonder if it do what you do. That would be amazing if it did. You got an AI that sounds just like you, got your same mannerisms and same thought processes. They working on it. Somebody said, what you eating? That's just my spit. You know, I've been drinking a lot of water, trying to stay hydrated in these days and times. Have y'all been feeling the same way? Like you haven't been getting enough water? The air must be getting denser or something like that. Because you figure, matter of fact, let me do this real quick. This is DOCZ Daily. We can get educational. All y'all got to do is stay tuned. Okay, what I do? No, I ain't do that right. Come on. Okay, look. This the point I'm trying to make, right? So, where air is basically a denser form of water, right? Ain't that what it is? So, our lungs basically meant for water, but you know, we're not in the liquefied water, we're in the purified water phase. So, is it the same equivalent? If this tank is polluted, dirty, full of chemicals and shit, that's bad for the fish, right? It will have to evolve in order to survive it. So for us living in our polluted climate, breathing what we breathe every day, we full of toxins. We full of a lot of things, man. And that's why it's always important to detox. Let me make another point real quick so we can move on with this video. But it's a few things I want to share with y'all, so let's get into it. Okay. Okay, we gotta talk about this real fast. And for the people that seen the movie, you already seen it, that's great. But for the people that haven't seen the movie, I'll give you a little rundown. So, the movie Fearless, about a martial arts master. I mean, he was the best in his city. He knocked everybody the fuck out. He was the champ where he was at. But he took one bout, one fight. He forced the fight, even though he was the champ of his whole city. He forced the fight that caused him to lose everything. And I don't want to ruin the movie for everybody, but the point I'm trying to make is, are you the comeback kid? Whatever you done been through, whatever you done did in your past, whatever done knocked you down, whatever else you done took, are you ready to make a comeback? Can you do it one more time? You midlife. Can you bring that back? Can you get that swag back one more time and do it right? Can you make everything right? That's the question. And people leaving the video don't want to talk about this, but this is some real stuff. If you had an opportunity to make everything right before it's too late, where would you start? Do you feel like it can be done? You don't let yourself go beyond belief. You big as a house. Your body is mutilated because you don't gain so much weight. Do you think you can bounce back and do it again? And even if you was never in shape, do you think you can get in shape and live your dreams and be the person you really want to be? Do you have the strength to make it happen? Think about that, man. Some of y'all don't already experience the high points in your life. You don't experience having a house and 2 cars and having a dog, sparing no expenses. You don't live that life. You've been very successful, and now you at a season to where you not as successful as you once were. You content, you grateful, but you ain't doing it like you was doing it back in the day. And oftentimes you think about, damn, if I was in that house, or if I still had that car, or if I still had that job, or if I still had that girl, or if I still had that guy, do you feel like you can do it again and bounce back? And the reason why I want to know is because I don't know if Diddy gonna be able to bounce back from all of this. He been through a lot. But like I was telling somebody earlier, drama is the new currency. So he a bigger star than Bruce Willis ever was. He a bigger star than Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Diddler is bigger than the Terminator. No Diddy. He more famous than Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt put together. And if that was a part of the plan, for big media, big news, they had a media splash with his likeness, and he signed it over for the time being so they could entertain the public with his name to gloss over the Epstein files. They had to get something popping, because that Epstein file, that would have been the biggest thing in world history with all them people on that list. They had to put some gasoline on that fire. Some water on that fire. And they used Diddy as a scapegoat. But I got a feeling he signed up for it. Look at this. Bam. You see it? That boy off the grid. That's what he had to do. Get the fuck on, man. The Love album. Off the grid. He knew the day was coming to where he would have to take a leave of absence. They needed him. It had to be him. Who else could it have been? If it was Beyonce, that would have fucked up business, man. If they would have got Jay-Z, she wouldn't have been able to do that Cowboy Carter tour. They wouldn't have been able to put out that Mufasa movie with Blue Ivy. They called Diddy at a pivotal point in his career. He would have never went against Ciroc. Let me say that again. If they didn't ask him to, because they needed a storyline. Diddy loved Ciroc more than he loved his kids. There's no way he would have mucked up that brand unless it was intentional. He was too invested. But when that Epstein started to pick up and them phone calls started to be made and they knew they needed a media storm to gloss over that motherfucking list. I'm talking about billionaires shaking in their boots. Look. Diddy did they ass a favor. What they doing? Hold on. I need to see this for what it is. Hold on, y'all. So this is the list. They got thought it said Jennifer Lopez. It got and the 100 plus accusers who have chosen to remain unnamed. Oh, these the people that's coming out speaking on what was happening over there. Hold on. What is this? Big money. Kalashi is being bet on the Epstein list. Cash out. Hold on, they've been betting on this? God damn. 17 G's? They gambling about the damn Epstein files. The Epstein list is real. Bill Clinton, -200. Trump. So they waiting to collect money, seeing who was on that list. It's probably up to billions of dollars now, man. They want that list to drop. They placing bets on who was on the list or not. This man done raked up. They got Diddy on the list. Wow. People figuring out ways to make money out of everything. If they pull the plug on this, or if they let that list go, America might go bankrupt. All that money they betting. Okay. I ain't getting no phone call. Y'all kicking my ass. It's about time. How long I been on here? I love y'all to death, but we ain't getting no phone calls. So I'm about to go ahead and close this thing on down, baby. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think about Diddy exposing Marlon Wayans and everything. I'm looking for that answer in the chat. Look like the stream acting up. Is the stream messed up for y'all? Let me see what I could do about this, man. Shit acting raggedy. It is what it is, man. Okay, let me say this before I get out of here. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to DOCZ Daily. Y'all already know that. We're about to be coming back with more exclusive content. 50 Cent is in the news now, so that's why we covering him, because personally, I feel like 50 Cent is a modern day leader within the black community. People respect him, and the older he get, and the more people looking for a father figure, 50 is in line to be at Bill Cosby proportions. Hold on, y'all. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Sean Blaze, this is CEO Big Papa Joe. How you doing, my brother?
Man, we over here trying to figure it out, my G. What's on your mind tonight?
You got me on live on radio?
Yeah, we on live, man. We on DOCZ Daily, bro. We all listening.
Oh, man, I ain't really want to be on live with you. For real, Sean. But listen, Sean, let me tell you, I don't know how you come up with the concept, the theories, the content you come up with, but you are the truth. Because this is stuff that I knew a long time ago. Like, I've been in the industry for a long time, but I don't want to talk. I don't want to be out there right now. I got to get with my peoples first before I say anything. But let me tell you, either you're a psychic or you kicking revelations, I'm kicking revelations, or you was there. You seen it with your own eyes. So,
damn.
Let me tell you, brother, shout out to everybody. If I'm online, if I'm on the TV right now, am I on TV?
Yeah, they listening, man. We got over 200 something people in here listening.
All right, sure. All right, I'm gonna be real quick with it. Everything you're saying is the absolute truth. It is all based on the elites. What you saying about Sean having to take the fall, he had to take the fall. Because at the end of the day, it's too many elites that's going to fall if he don't. And basically, everything you said about the Epstein files and Donald Trump would have given him a pardon. But there's another theory too. This clone thing is really serious. Kanye is really serious. Some of the things you hear these people saying, it sounds crazy, and that's why I don't say nothing, because people just going to look at me like I'm crazy. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, the people who you think is crazy, like Jaguar Wright and James Deal and M. Reg and Sean Blaze has been saying this for a decade now. They don't know. They don't know the stuff you've been saying about how people playing roles and they playing different people, how they not even the people they say they are. Mm-hmm. It is crazy. All this cloning, Donald Trump, everybody has a clone. Like with the Gucci Man situation, I knew that wasn't him. Like, dog, like really? Same thing with a lot of these artists, like Kanye, like they said, they try to clone them, Kim Kardashian and them, but he has too strong of a personality. So that's why they had to boycott him all across the world. But Sean, I'm glad to speak to you. You got my number. Call me on a later date when you're not on TV so I can really talk with you, bro, because we're doing documentaries. I got a lot of stuff lined up, and I definitely want to coordinate with you. I'm coordinating with Gene Deal. That's my bro since 91. And Reg, you know what I mean? Unique. I got a lot of people on my roster that have been around. Maserati Fox is my partner. My company is Master Wave Dumb Out. I'm doing the documentary on Maserati Fox. So any content you see, any videos you see, that's all me. That's all me. Maserati Fox, that's all me.
Okay. We're going to be keeping the lookout.
Daughter, Nene Fox. So Nene Fox, call me. If you need to get in contact with me, you know how to get in contact with me. Nene Fox, Maserati Fox daughter.
Oh, that's what it is, man. Yo, we definitely gonna be keeping the lookout for that. And yeah, man, we gotta link up and talk about some things, have some dialogue about the entertainment industry. Because if y'all doing a documentary, man, I'm pretty sure I could have maybe a little input, a little insight into something that would be fly for the documentary, man. So we definitely gonna chop it up, man.
Oh yeah, I want everybody to get it. First and foremost, I want everybody to be back into the cultural sense. You see, let me say real quick, Sean. Everybody talking about 6'7", and they don't understand what 6'7" is. See, Skrilla, he came out with the 6'7" with the hands going back and forth like a scale. But Uzi Vert been doing that. We've been doing that dance. But the whole thing is, the 6 and the 7, it's all spiritual, brother. It's all about spiritual war right now. It's all about what side you on. You on the devil's side or you in the Most High Yahshua side? Yeshua. 6 being 666, the mark of the beast, and 7 being the holy number. That's what all that 6-7 is about. But these kids don't know. But it's our job to inform them. And then once we could inform the culture and get the culture back to how it should be, because I feel like we should have real hip-hop police, real management like you, like Gene Deal, the people who's not just about it just for the money, just for the fame. All it is with 50 Cent is 50 Cent, he's in his feelings. Not because of the girl and not because of the kid. I grew up with 50. Me and 50 the same age. We ran the same streets of God, bro. He ran the streets for pimping. I ran the streets for pimping. He ran the streets for drugs. So at the end of the day, bro, I'm telling you, it's more of a reindeer game. And 50's been the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And he's not the only one. So even though he gets into the P. Diddy parties, but he doesn't get into the tunnel. He doesn't get into the cult. Feel me? They won't let him in. Certain people, they won't let them in, even if they wanted to be in. Some people don't want to be in. They rather just take a life, and they rather just sacrifice a family member, but they don't want to do the sacrificing the kids like how they be doing in the tunnel. But they're not going to let him in the tunnel. Certain people because they know if they let him through a certain amount, then he'll have more leverage. Because right now, they got enough leverage on him. Diddy got enough leverage on him. You think he don't got cameras on him? You think he don't got footage on him? You don't think that this is all a play? Everybody's involved. 50's involved with Diddy and Jay-Z. They all involved. Yeah, it look like they all fighting for #1 position, but the whole thing is, 50, he got every right to do what he's doing, regardless if it wasn't just a whole scam, a whole play between all of them. Because the whole run, the industry try to shut 50 Cent out. You understand what I'm saying? And every time they try to let him in, and then they shut him right back out again. They bring him back in, then they bring Rick Ross, and they shut him back out again. Certain people we need to talk to, bro, is Mayweather. I'd like to have a conversation with Mayweather. Mayweather. You feel me? Certain people like Nas. I want to have conversations with people that's really, really in the cut. Not the people that's already out there that we all know, like Will Smith, Jay-Z. I always knew the whole industry was involved in this. That's why I never pushed myself that far into the game. But I'm going to let the next person speak. Thank you for hearing me. My brother, I love you. My brother from another mother. Salute to the kings. We all kings and queens out here. Our people got to realize Diddy, 50, Jay-Z, none of them is the real picture. The real picture is the elite. And I'm not just talking about the white man. I'm not just talking about your Clive Davis. I'm talking about your Quincy Jones. I'm talking about our people that oppress our people. And it didn't start with Jigga and 50 and P. Diddy. Okay? So even though they to blame too, but let's go further into where they came from and deal with those people as well.
Once upon a time, New York was like the Moorish Empire for black culture. You had the 5%ers on the corner doing the science and the knowledge and all that back in the 90s. back in the 80s, it was people in other states that was looking up to New York and wanted to follow that wave and everything. What in the hell happened, man? You got 50 going at Diddy. You got all. Is 50 the problem? Is he the reason why New York is in shambles?
He is not the problem. He was never the problem. The problem is that, let me tell you, Jay-Z and Diddy, they put themselves together, team up to eliminate everybody in their way. You know what I mean? Pete, when you look at it, Sean Puffy Combs, he's the one that is the gatekeeper. He's the one who made it possible for the Negroes to get in the door, like Jackie Robinson. Okay, he made it where the Caucasian elite could party and have freak-offs with the black hip-hop industry, with the R&B industry. But the thing is, we lost hip-hop culture when we involved ourselves with the culture vultures, and we let them manipulate how hip-hop is supposed to sound, which hip-hop, for them, is supposed to sound about niggers having fun, niggers selling drugs, niggers fucking hoes, niggers pimping hoes. That's what hip-hop was supposed to be about, but that's not hip-hop. That's just hip. You see, hip-hop is our culture. But once Clive Davis, once, one of the elite record moguls like Tommy Mottola and Jimmy Iovine, and I could go on and on, once they capture and put their claws as a vulture into these artists, they are the ones who tell these artists, bring me more souls, bring me more soul. The more souls you bring me, the more gold, the more fame, the more riches you'll get. It's the story of Satan and Lucifer. They all following Satan and Lucifer instead of following my Jesus Christ. Because whoever's not following Jesus Christ, I guarantee you're going to fall. You're going to fall with P. Diddy and all of them. You think all this reckoning is just out of a sudden, just coincidental? No, people. You need to read your Bible. We are free. We did our 400 years of slavery. We're free. All the people, our own people that oppressed us, oppressed their own people, that's who you're looking at right now is going down. Because the elite is not going to go down. They've been structured it for P. Diddy to go down, for R. Kelly to go down before him, for Bill Cosby to go down. Like, this goes way to Hugh Hefner, the Playboy Mansion. He's the best that ever did it, because everybody else, Harvey, he got caught up, Epstein, he got caught up, but this guy took it to his grave. You know why? Because he did it before Diddy did it. He had that Playboy Mansion all cameraed up. He had dirt on every politician, Donald Trump. They got dirt on P. Diddy got dirt on everyone, bro. From Bill Clinton to Barack Obama to Donald Trump to Epstein to Harvey to the Kardashians, you name it. Degenerate. You got all these guys. Alec Ball, Ben Affleck talking about how he gave J-Lo a disease and J-Lo gave him disease. Come on, y'all all freaking off together. Leonardo DiCaprio making drinks, looking like a bartender in the background. Like y'all all underneath the tunnel with Oprah and everybody else. They all, Star Island was designed like that a long time ago. Michael Jackson, all of them. They all have a entrance to the tunnel. Like Gloria, what's her name? And her husband, when the guy said he went through their house down to the tunnel. That's why Oprah and The Rock had to burn the Hawaii, blocks of Hawaii, because they was trying to cover up just all the tunnel evidence, kids that they killed, Jennifer Aniston, all of them is involved. You know that, bro. But allegedly, Everything I said is allegedly.
Real
I
talk,
have
man.
no facts. It's all alleged, people. I
That's
know
real.
nothing. I know nothing. Like y'all think Sean don't know nothing. Gene Deal don't know nothing. Jaguar. She was there. She was at the free force. She's in the white occult clothes. You think she didn't make it to the tunnel? She knows she got tapes out there. 50 know he got tapes. 50's fighting so his tapes don't get out there. Like he's not against Diddy. He's talking about, okay, one more thing. He's talking about taking me shopping. Do you believe that? Like we past shopping. Look at all the photos with Diddy and 50. Some of the pictures, like one picture, 50's over him, and he's actually holding 50's actually holding Diddy's hand with both his hands.
While
He's
his
wearing
hand
a
was on
jersey
his
of
chest.
Yeah, on his chest. Biggie Smalls. I was the original Big Papa. I was the first. I'm in Queens, Cross Island Plaza. I used to work at Cross Island Plaza in 1990. That's where Mark Pitts had the black door. I used to be over there. Everybody used to come through there. Heavy D, Chris Marky D from the Fat Boys. I know Corey Rooney. These are all people I know. Everybody, all these people from Queens I know. You feel me? I know all these people. I'm not going to sit there and name names. But at the end of the day, I was in that spot, bro, and it was nothing but spookiness. Me being a spiritual person and me seeing how people was moving, they wanted me at Uptown. I was like, hell no. I went over to Columbia Rough House Record. I was at Studio 4 in Philly. And I was, my engineer was Taj, this dread Taj. So what happened was my other band members, they was getting locked up. So that kind of killed the contract over there. So then I started working with Fatback. I don't know if you know Fatback, the first rap group ever on the radio. Before Delight Records with Sylvia and Joe Robinson. You know what I'm talking about. So after that, I lost contact with Gene. And I just got back in contact just recently. So I want to put everybody on the same page, bro, so we know what we need to do. We just need to stop focusing on fighting each other and work together so we could benefit and make each other better. And one more thing I want to say is I follow Abraham Traoré, president of Burkina Faso, Africa.
No doubt. That's
So
what's
y'all
up,
know,
man.
Listen, this man, I feel like is God sent. You feel me? I feel he was God sent, and I feel like it's T versus T, it's Trump versus Traoré, and it was written in the Bible. Trump's here for a reason, and so is he. You feel me? Because Trump could have got the second election out the way like how I wanted to, because I knew he was going to do this. He was going to lose the second election and then win this election and be a complete tyrant. I already saw it coming. But thank you for having me on your show.
No
God
doubt.
bless all of you. I love you all. Sean, you are the truth. Everybody can respect what you do. I'm gonna definitely send some funds because you definitely give, so I have to say, one of the best contents that I follow.
That's what it is. Yo,
But
I appreciate that.
Let me tell you, I've been following you from day one, bro. Stuff you said, like, is eye-wakener, but it's hard to believe. These people don't want to believe it. It's like they don't want to believe that there's aliens. They don't want to believe that there's fallen angels. They don't want to believe it, Sean. They'd rather hear false, lies, deception, than to hear the truth. Like Jack Nicholson said in A Few Good Men, the movie. Look, nobody wants to hear the truth.
Yeah.
You know,
life is supposed to be a dream to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be a dream with your own narrative in it. And I believe for a long time, and a long time ago, that's how it played out for a lot of people. It was people that lived to see 200, 300 because they was able to live a dream that they constructed for themselves. It wasn't no influence or no social media or nobody to sway you to feel or be or want or any of that shit, man. So our reality is it become the programs that we choose to take in, man. And that's the it's all toxic. It's all polluted, man. But what can we do? We can't go back in time. We just got to keep on pushing with what we got. And since we talking about Marlon Wayans getting ratted out by 50 Cent for doing zesty things, we gonna be talking about this all night, man. And that's why the next time when I go live, you definitely gotta call back. Real talk.
But listen, bro, like really? White chicks, all the stuff they've been doing. Let me tell you, you can only get to a certain level unless you take that oath. Unless you take the oath of Baphomet, they let me tell you, if you ain't take the oath of Baphomet, the furthest your ratings could go, the furthest your numbers could go is 990,000. You can never go to $1 million in rating. No matter how good you are, no matter if you have 10 million listeners, your rating, your followers could only go up to 990,000. If you're a rapper or anybody, anything, because you have to take the oath in order to get to that $1 million mark. It's a must. There's no two ways about it. And if you going in the $1 billion range, you have to have a clone. No doubt. You got to have a clone. No way you go in the $1 billion bracket, you don't have a clone. No way you go in the $1 million bracket, you're not taking the oath. They're not doing it. It's never going to happen. So all these guys, believe me, they've all taken the oath. People like Cat Williams, they probably been violated, bro. They probably don't have that virgin hold. They probably have been violated. You see, like Terry Crews, he tried to violate Cat Williams in that movie, but Terry Crews said he got raped by an old white man. Like your boy, Puffy Boy. You know what I'm saying? You can't even mention this guy's name. That's how big he is. Clive Davis is so big, you can't even mention his name, bro. The feds would be at your door. And all of them work for the feds. 50 all of them work for the feds. And allegedly. Everything I'm saying is all allegedly. I know nothing. I'm just saying all allegedly. Just premonition. Allegedly.
No doubt.
I know nothing.
No doubt, man. Yo, man, we gotta talk about this documentary offline, man. Yeah, real talk, man. Yo, the next time, man, I'm gonna reach out.
I've been calling you for months. Yo, I've been calling you since last year, short. Like, finally, you finally picked up the phone for me. So I know you're a busy dude. So I'm not expecting to hear from you for another year from now.
No, man, it ain't gonna be like that, man. Yo, I'm gonna holler at you soon, dog. Yo, matter of fact, let me hurry up.
Bro, anytime. I don't care, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't care, bro. You got me ever, forever. Love you,
no
bro.
doubt, man.
Be
That's
safe,
what it is, man.
Be safe. Watch your back. If you need security, police security, whatever, I got you.
Yo, no doubt, man. Yo,
and
that's what it is.
Go somewhere you need me to roll out with you, I'm rolling, bro. I got you.
That's what y'all heard, man. Everybody back, man. And thank you so much for calling, man. Yo, we gonna holler at you later, dog. Yo, shout out to them. I got security. We about to bum rush the building. Wherever building you stay at, we gonna bum rush that bitch, man. Got my own Flavor Flav in the group. Got me feeling like Chuck D. Y'all ain't even got a hype man out there. Got security, all that, man. Movie director, security, record label owner, boss, CEO. He got Gene Deal on the text. He grew up with 50 Cent. Nigga, we made it. Y'all just jealous because y'all ain't got my type of friends. Somebody that's willing to mash out like MOP. That's why y'all mad, man. In the chat looking miserable. Mad. Because I got putties. I ain't Lord Shredder, and I ain't talking about the Foot Clan. I ain't no Power Ranger, I ain't Lord Zed. But I got putties. putties. And if you fuck with me, if you think you gonna be able to put a hand on me, boy, when them putties get the... But that's Negro here nor there. Marlon Wayans, you done fucked up, bruh. Got them dudes in New York. Them Hebrew Israelites standing on the corner talking bad about your ass. They reading Bible scriptures on you, brother. You should have never started with 50 Cent. They gonna pour a bean pie on your head hot out the oven. You're gonna be scarred for life. Damn, man, like I was saying earlier, I want to make a few more points. Do y'all remember horrorcore? You had the Grave Diggers with the RZA. You had all these Gangsta Nip and all the 3-6 Mafia, Tech 9. It was horrorcore. The Insane Clown Posse. They was a emo gothic gangster clowns or whatever the case was. People willing to buy it because you got people that's obsessed with murder and horror. It's one of the biggest genres in America. So of course they mixed it with some hip hop flavor. Anything for a buck, but it evolved. Now you got, y'all need to look at this. He's a modern rapper. Destroy Lonely. He demonic. And the kids can't get enough of him, man. He ain't never shy. He ain't never short of a fan base. So what do that tell you about the American public? People own this shit, man. It's the pub. You can't blame the celebrities for giving people what they want. This is a bag for this man. You figure, hell, if you're paying, I'm doing all the emo shit and getting a check because it's selling. This type of shit would have never sold back in the day. People wouldn't have even gravitated towards no shit like this. Not in mass numbers like that. I mean, he would have always had a following, but not the general public. And he just one of them. So look where we at, man. Look where we at. Marlon, you should have never done did it with 50. Because now he mad and he exposing a lot of things about Marlon. He enjoyed playing in white chicks. He liked it. He had the time of his life. He was flinging his hair and everything. Woke up every morning with amazing grace on his face. He liked it. Now everybody wondering, did he have on pantyhose or no? When they was filming that movie. They made him wear a bra. Did it make him feel comfortable? Did he ever have to loosen the straps? We gotta talk to Marlon Wayans about this shit. Cause 50 Cent already exposing him. The baddie shop, I can't stop saying her name, man. Every time I look over at the chat, that's the first thing I see. I don't know what it is, man. I need some slow music. I need some, no, I don't need, where the other beat at? I need the other beat. We gotta work on this shit. I can't even serenade nobody with this shit. Oh, excuse my language. I know it's old people watching. They cut it off as soon as I say the F word for the third time. I gotta like him, but he just cuss too much. I can't do it. I gotta go to church in the morning. I ain't gonna be... They listening to me while doing a Bible study at the same time, and I keep on cussing. And you know they don't like that. A lot of old women be online. They be lurking with their bifocals on. With a bonnet on, with a nightgown, with hairy legs, with a nightgown, lurking in the damn chat. I know they out there. Mustache so damn big, they don't plan on having a man. If a man came to the door, they'll be done fell over everything. Wait a minute. She in there shaving her face, fucking around, shaved her legs. She in there putting on makeup. Wait a minute. That nigga done left. When she come to the door, her ass be looking just like Vivica A. Fox. Hey, where'd he go? Don't put Botox all on her cheeks. Where is he? Is he still there? nigga be gone. Ain't that messed up? Men don't know what to do to get a bad chick in their life neither. They thinking that they gotta get some money. And when they do get the money, they do a fat ass trick with bad hygiene and new clothes. Like, girl, he was balling, but when he bent over to pick up his wallet, he had doodle stains in his drawers. I'm gonna give him some time. He just came up on some money, but if he asks me, do I want another ramen noodle? You gotta get yourself together. It gotta be about you. You know what I'm saying? For all the men out there listening, if it ain't about you, it shouldn't be about nobody. You gotta be the man. As long as you got plans on being the man, then you don't really need no chick. Because when you the man, who don't want to be with the man? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Oh, Palmer here. I need that music. Wait a minute. Let me get that silky shit. Because this shit getting romantical in here. Y'all, wait a minute. Reggie, find that beat. Because I need it. Palmer is here. I got to put that shit on ASAP. Hold on. You got the beat?
There you go.
Okay, he got it. We about to set it up real quick. Because this shit, I got to make it happen, man. Hold on. Yeah, replace that. Okay, let me see what it do. Oh, Palman, my Palman is in the building, y'all. I've been waiting for months. Hey, Palman, what's going on? Whew, y'all don't know, but I do. Engaged Gore know too. She's a bad man, Majama. She made me want to put on some Frankie Beverly and Maze. I'm over here tapping one foot. I'm tapping my foot, man. Matter of fact, get that off the screen. Like I said, there's a bunch of people out here confused as fuck about life itself. They took the basic fundamentals out of life and made it so complicated. That's why education is so detrimental to where people have to be able to separate entertainment, education, and all the other things out there that's put in place to keep this society structured the way it is, and figure out a way just to get in tuned or to tune yourself. Some of y'all need some tuning. And it's just as simple as that. It ain't complicated. You're out of tune. You need a new tune. That's why playlists are so important. I remember I was dating this young lady back in the day. And we was going, like, I like to do battles sometimes, like with the music, do like a music battle. Like, okay, I play my song, you play your song. This my song, what's your song? What song you got to match the song I just played? And as I'm going through my playlist, I'm picking out some fun favorites. I get Around by Tupac. I pull out some Aaliyah, Timberland, and Magoo. We gon' show you how we party. Doom doom doom, da doom doom doom, da doom doom, da doom doom. Y'all know the song. I bust that out. I bust out a bunch of songs. This chick busts out Slob on my knob like corn on the cob. Check in with me and then do your job. I'm looking at her like, you motherfucking skeezer. I couldn't believe it. Broke my heart instantly that she would be listening to that ratchet ass music. Oh, Palman. She said, oh, you're so handsome. Is she talking about me? Or is it somebody about to get shot? Who in the fuck she talking about in the chat, man? It better not be Gage Gore. Cause that motherfucker, is he still there? Excuse my language. Who's she talking to? Better be me, man. Is she talking to Octavius Banks? Oh, you motherfucker. Didn't I tell you she off limits? Did he talk? Is he talking? Is he talking to her? This nigga about to get deleted. We don't play them games. Matter of fact, let me get off the damn the live chat before I do something that turn y'all completely off. And I'm about to get out of here. How long I been on here? Yo, shout out to the dude from New York that called in. I remember back in the day, he called in talking mad shit. He must don't think I remember, but I remember. He had that thick New York accent and he was mad. He was like, Sean Blazer, you a bitch ass nigga. Yo, use your regular voice, nigga. Stop using your voice. Stop changing your voice, nigga. Use your regular voice, nigga. Stop being the bitch. He was crying on the other. I remember it. He was crying real bad, talking mad shit. Like, fuck you, Sean Blazer. You ain't been over a year. You ain't called me back. You bitch ass nigga when I see you. Nigga, stop. Use your regular voice, nigga. Use your regular voice, nigga. Use your regular voice. And I'm trying to stay in character. I ain't know what to do. I said, but eat, that's all, folks. And had to end the stream. Now he want to call back like it's all GQ. I remember you, nigga. When I get to New York and he hanging out in front of the bodega, I'ma throw a bean pie in his face. No cap. I'ma talk to Brother Akbar, get me a couple of them bean pies, and when I see him, beans all in his fucking face, man. That's what we gotta start doing in them New York streets. Jim Jones used to snatch they kufi. Now we mushing bean pies in their face, man. Tell them, keep the kufi and take this pie to go along with that, my brother. That's how we gonna start doing it in New York. Did y'all hear that? What the hell going on over here? Reggie, what you doing over there, man? Who was that? You nasty. Yo, I told you, don't be having no chicken heads up in. Yo, y'all, wait a minute. Y'all gotta go with this stuff, man. Yo, get out with that. I noticed it was smelling a little funny in here, man. He trying to get me caught up like Diddy and Epstein. But that's Negro here nor there, man. Yo, I'm so glad y'all tuned in. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Yo, we gonna be back. Y'all stay tuned for more Docs Daily. And everybody in the chat, y'all already know, we family around here, man. We family. Sophia Ann, you know what it is? Devon Davis. Sophia Lord Footage is here. Hummingbird. Michelle Lewis, Sandra Cooper. Kevin still kicking it too. For all of the people that tuned in, I'm Tivius Banks. Where Palman at? The first lady of the damn Blazy gang, and the chat, and my bank account. I mean, if that's what you want, you know what I'm saying? I've risked my motherfucking life, and I'm risking it for you tonight, girl. Where she at? I ain't leaving till I see her again. The baddie shop is kicking it, yeah. Jason Wild Boy, you already know he a wild boy, man. They got footage of him the same way they got footage of Marlon Wayans, streaking down the street. And when I say streaking, he wasn't butt naked. He had on them tighty whities with them streaks in it, running down the street, man. He a wild boy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the chat. There she go. She waved with the white hand to let y'all know that she light-skinned it. Y'all see that? She waved with the white hand. Vanilla caramel mocha. She put the high yellow hand in the chat. Oh my goodness. Red bone alert. Red bone alert. Got me feeling like the average NBA player. Let me get out of here, man. Y'all be good out there. Yo, I'ma holler at y'all later. Yo, Reg, go ahead. Shut it down, bro. Shut it down. Shut it down, Reg. Just shut it down, bro. Shut it down.